My name is Peyton Strickland. I'm a senior tight end for Goffstown football, and you're watching Friday Night Football on Channel 9.
Shout out to Goffstown senior Peyton Strickland for starting us off tonight. Welcome to Week 8 of FNF. Our first game of the night is a good one from the Division II ranks. We've got a rivalry game between the Lebanon Raiders and Hanover Marauders. The Raiders entered today still perfect on the season. Meanwhile, the Marauders just have 2 losses. Let's take it to Forest Branch Field for the action. The fans are ready for this one. Third quarter action on the kickoff. Hanover's Seamus Murphy will take it for his team. And he'll make a nice little return, trying to set up the offense nicely before he's eventually taken down. But it was all Raiders in this one. Jackson Stone, he'll take the handoff, and he's gone, not getting touched. Some great down the field blocking, and he's gone. That made it 28-0 Raiders. Fourth quarter, it'll be Neoti Puny Jr. breaking several tackles. Get off me. Plus the big stiff arm for a score. This made it 42-0. Lebanon winning at 42-0, and the Raiders still undefeated on the year. St. Thomas defeating Hollis Brookline 18-8. The Saints are now 7-1. Play of the night in this one was a 10-yard rushing touchdown from Tyler Liedberg, 2-yard rush by Devin Pichetti to go up 11-8. So a good win for St. Thomas. Timberlane at Kingswood. Owls improving to 8-0, getting the 49-0 W. Dan Post had a big night, rushing for 2 scores. The drum line getting us going. Londonderry at Salem. Salem is in blue. Take it to the third quarter. The Lancers give it to Matthew Perron, and he busted up the middle for a 6-yard touchdown. Salem had a 21-14 lead. But the Lancers were looking for more in the fourth. But this pass from Drew Heenan is intercepted by Thomas Allers. 5 interceptions for the Blue Devils as their defense really came out to play tonight. Salem turns this into a touchdown. It's a sweep, and it's that guy again. Allers scores from 9 yards out. Salem goes up 28-14. And Allers continued his huge night on defense. He picks off this pass from Aiden Washington and returns it for the pick 6. Allers picked off 3 Londonderry passes in this game. Give him the game ball. Salem with the upset, 35-21. A good chance they'll meet in the first round of the playoffs. This was a statement by the Blue Devils for sure. Goffstown at Dover. How about the Green Wave getting the 35-20 W? Darian Lopez Sullivan is on a whole nother level tonight, running for 4 touchdowns, throwing for 1 as well. Wyndham at Nashua South. South takes this one 20-14. Mike Rostein had 2 rushing scores and a touchdown pass. Carstein Lamar had a touchdown reception as well. The Concord Crimson Tide at the Bedford Bulldogs. The Bulldogs scoring early and often. Seniors Joe McCowell and Andrew Rudinskis playing pitch and catch. 7-0 Bulldogs. Concord with the rock now. Rashad Jabo pulls in the pass. He gets some yards after the catch before being taken down. Crimson Tide can't get any points on this drive, though. Back to the Bulldogs. Joe Michael finding Owen Christopher open short. He'll get in the end zone. 14-0 Bulldogs in the second. And we'll add another one. Michael drops back. A beautiful connection with Dominic Tagliaferro. 21-0 Bedford right before halftime. Bedford winning at 52-14. Bedford improves to 6-2. By Exeter 41-7 over Portsmouth Oyster River. Mike Vittori running for 128 yards and a touchdown for the Blue Hawks. Manchester Memorial 14-12 over Spalding. Crusaders getting their first win of the season. Chase Burris, a freshman running back, had an 8-yard touchdown catch with 9 minutes left. That proved to be the winning play. Also, Mene Adumene had the game-clinching sack on 4th down with 2 minutes left. All right, let's move to D3, a big one tonight with the Monadnock Huskies and the Pelham Pythons. The Pythons, by the way, looking to stay undefeated. Let's head to Harris Field. Pelham with the ball. Ethan Dimmons takes the handoff, and he scores a touchdown. 8-0 Pythons after the 2-point conversion. Dimmons had 99 yards and 2 scores. Pythons again, Alice Carroll. He takes a big hit, but no worries. Jake Coffran is there for the score. He caught 79 yards and passes and scored a touchdown. How about some more for the Pythons? Scott Pichetti gets in on the score. The Huskies make it 14-8 after this pass from Carson Shanks to Kevin Putnam. Shanks threw for 204 yards and had that touchdown. Jake Travis ran for 90 yards and 2 touchdowns. Pelham winning at 40-8. Pythons now a perfect 7-0. Right, winning Squam at Conval. Conval wins 43-16, getting their first win of the season. Big numbers tonight. Eric McGrath with 132 yards rushing with 2 scores. Wyatt Hutchinson had 2 rushing scores, and Cody Siegel had a rushing touchdown as well. Interlakes had Kearsarge first quarter, and the Cougars wasting no time getting it going. The opening kickoff, mind you, this is Zach Hodge finding an opening. He finds a crease up the right sideline. What a way to start the game. That's Zach Hodge once again. The Cougars go for the 2-point conversion. It'll be John Fraioli, and they get it in. That made it 8-0. Interlakes defense with the highlight. It'll be an INT from Brogan Donnelly. And then in the second quarter, we'll see Seth Rollins pulling in the pass, but Kearsarge winning this one. Kearsarge winning at 24-0. Cougars are now 5-2. Campbell at Stevens, the Cougars take this one 15-7. Scott Hirschberger and Jackson Canali both had rushing scores. Cody Comm had a field goal. Was told by Coach Glenn Costello this was the first field goal for the program in 6+ years. So shout outs to the kicker. Trinity at Laconia, the Pioneers are now 7-0, winning 28-21. Jimbo the ball scoring the game-winning touchdown with 58 seconds to go. A 1-yard touchdown. Bobby Kinsella had an INT on defense to seal the win. For Laconia, Cole Roy, 95 yards, rushing, and 2 touchdowns.
1, 2, 3, go!
Ready to go after that. Let's go to Raymond. The Rams in white at home with the Somersworth Hilltoppers. Third quarter, the Rams go to the air. Peter Donahue deep down the right side to Avery Bishop Marcasio. It's a big gain and the ball spin at the end of the play, just like Julian Edelman. This might be the toughest run of the night. Check this out. Paul Godding with the stiff arm, then runs over a couple Hilltoppers, and it's a big gain. So nice. We really got to show that twice. Check out the replay in slow motion. He even pushes his own teammate. That's a tough run right there. And then the drive ends with Donahue, that guy again, Little Edelman. He even wears the same number 11 touchdown for Bishop Marcasio. But Somersworth was in control of this game after the short kickoff. It's a 65-yard return for the touchdown by John Mark Beluzma. Somersworth winning 51-14. Somersworth had 500 yards of offense. A dominant performance from the O-line. Great rushing night. Raymond, by the way, back on the game field for the first time with just 6 days of practice. They missed the last 3 weeks due to COVID. For your final score of the night fall, Mountain 36-0 over Franklin. Shout out to Luke Gay, had a rushing touchdown, a passing score, and an INT return for a touchdown. So shout outs to him.